Hey, welcome back again. My name is Ibrahim Inusa here in the Marwadi University pursuing the IT course, which is the second semester. Now we are going to discuss about multiplexing. Yes, you heard it right. Let's look at what is multiplexing and technology behind it. Have you ever wondered about the switch like this one, where you have a router that have one single input coming to your home and then distribute numerous of information across devices in your home? This is a really good technology that we found here today in the world of technology. And did you wonder about the local area network, where we have a group of computers connected and then they were sending the information through one single medium to another group of computers? How does it be possible that all of these computers communicate with these computers in a one single medium without crashing of information? We will discuss about how it is possible to send a message simultaneously without having crash in the information sending. Look at the internet. The internet is one of the structured network that have a lot of things to do. Look how it's collecting the information in a single input and then distribute it to the group of computers without even making a mistake. How can that be possible for a computer called switch identify which computer to send the right information to the right IP address? We will discuss about this, and this is known as a multiplexer. Let's look about the wireless. We use our mobile phone to communicate with our family, friends and anyone else. This is such a fascinating network where we can communicate simultaneously with the billions of the people across the globe. How can that be possible when we are subscribing to only some little few telecoms company? Let's say that we have a telecom company which have millions of subscribers, and out of them maybe 40 of them will make a simultaneous call. How can that be possible that 40 people communicate simultaneously without having a crash, and when they are sending this information in one single medium, which is like the one we see it here? This is one of our repeater, which is a stationary. This is where we transfer our signal in one single direction, all of us. How can that be possible that all of us following the same direction but we not have a crash network or crash cross-calling? We will discuss about how it is possible to send the more of information in a single medium, so it can minimize our effort of deploying so many technology. We will discuss about that. Now, as a general, when we talk about any type of communication system, it needs a system of called communication. The system of communication may be either a wireless or maybe a wired network, which we call it naturally as a guided network. So these two types of the communication medium, they are made possible to give us the capability today to share the different information from different places across the globe. And that is the right place now to talk about the multiplexer and the multiplexer, because it comes to the picture due to the communication that being possible. Let's introduce what is multiplexer and what is demultiplexer. So when we talk about the multiplexer, it's actually in a device, it's actually in a system or in a technology that is made to collect the different information from different sources and then converge it, send it in a one single medium. And demultiplexer does the reversing of the multiplexer. It receives the converged information and then demultiplex it to the various of computers or various of destination required. And this is known as a multiplexer and then demultiplexer. Let's take a look deep about the multiplexer and the multiplexer. We have so many classifications of multiplexer and demultiplexer. Well, there are one of the classification that we will talk about today is about the analog one and digital one. Well, we have an analog here and then we have a digital here. And based on the analog and digital, there are some certain classification behind it due to the requirement of any type of communication. Especially when it comes to telecom companies, they use several technology to give the services to their customers. Example, when you want to serve your customers, which you own them a lot of, let's say 1 million subscribers to your company. So they want to make the services like transmission of the message. So some of them will be doing it simultaneously. Like example, let's say around 2,000 of them will make a phone call simultaneously. So we need in a medium that will give each and every user the portion of the medium to send his message without being crushed with another, and at the same time given to everybody else, and then at the same time, simultaneously, as we say. This will only be possible if we deploy one type of the multiplexer classification known as a time division multiplexer. That will time when the user can send the information and when the user can receive the information. Otherwise, we will use the microwave length multiplexer, and then we can use the frequency, which depends on the frequency. Without going further, let's just look at actually concept that been hidden behind multiplexer and the multiplexer. Well, we discussed earlier that the multiplexer is in a device that usually converts information and then send it in one medium and then take another medium, that is the multiplexer, and then give it to the various sources. So to look deep about the actual what is behind the multiplexer, what are the various computing behind this multiplexer and the multiplexer, let's just look at one type of multiplexer, which is called digital multiplexer. A digital multiplexer is a multiplexer that used to only multiplex the digital information. That is known as a digital multiplexer. So in digital multiplexer, we are dealing with the numbers, where the information we will receive either in the form of video or in the form of voice, all of them will be converted into the digit, and then our multiplexer will multiplex this digit and then send it in a one single medium, and then the multiplexer does the reversing of the multiplexer. This is actually what happened, what technology happened behind the multiplexer. Well, this is a diagram where we can able to figure out what's actually working behind that. Let's take a look at deeply. Suppose we have like 4 different